This is a correction to yesterday's video that has now been unpublished. The video cited information from mainstream news sources and referenced that in the video. However, I've now discovered that a part of what has been reported by many news websites isn't correct. The graffiti that shows an outline of Crimea with a Crimean symbol and the Ukrainian coat of arms over it is in all versions of the game. It was previously reported that this was only in the Ukrainian localization, and so that section of the video has been removed. The long-awaited 2.0 update for Cyberpunk 2077 has brought with it a Ukrainian localization. However, it's been discovered that the localization isn't a completely faithful translation, as it contains numerous references to the ongoing conflict with Russia that aren't there in other languages. Furthermore, these references have been met with a lot of controversy among some players due to them being seen as offensive to the Russian population. The website Rock Paper Shotgun broke the news, and they have compiled some examples of the aforementioned content. First up is this squatting pose, which has been titled "Like a Russian." This is a reference to Russian gopniks, which are a famous subculture in Russia, typically made up of people from deprived backgrounds who commit various forms of antisocial behavior. A part of the gopnik stereotype is squatting in public in this same manner, or dressed in tracksuits, hence the "Like a Russian" name. Next is a line of dialogue from this police officer, who in other versions of the game says, "Cunts all these assholes bite it out in the Badlands," with this being a reference to the game's Scavengers faction. In the Ukrainian localization though, this has been changed to "Cunts all this Rusnia bite it out in the Badlands," with Rusnia being a derogatory term for Russians. There is also a reference to the famous Snake Island confrontation, where Russian forces demanded Ukrainians to surrender. This reference sees a line of dialogue change that originally said, "We're fucking through." In the Ukrainian translation, this instead says, "Go fuck yourself in the same direction as the ship did." These are just a few of quite a lot of similar references added to the Ukrainian version, and it's important to point out that the localization work was handled by a third-party Ukrainian company that has also worked on other popular titles. Responding to the controversy, CD Projekt Red has now put out a statement that distances them from the localization work, saying, "The release version of Ukrainian localization of Cyberpunk 2077 features elements of dialogues that can be considered offensive by Russian gamers. These lines have not been written by CD Projekt Red staff and do not represent our views. We are working to produce correct lines and substitute them in the next update." As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, thank you for watching. I want to give a big thanks to new patrons, Hawken, Trevbloom, and Paul DeVico. It's extremely appreciated, so thank you very much. If you'd also like to add to Censored Gaming's tip jar, please check out the description. And until next time, thank you for watching.